and welcome back to Let's Play EarthBound Beginnings! Last time we recruited Lloyd, and I got him up to level 15. This time, I need to go over something. Remember those repel rings? They're actually really good items. We're going to use a repel ring right off the bat, because we have a bit of a hike to our next destination. Repel rings, I discovered, are not equipped items, but they work like repels in Pokemon. Except not as well, because you still get into battles. Hypothetically better than in Pokemon, or like in Pokemon, as they're just an item you use and they reduce the encounter rate. In practice, it doesn't exactly work that well. I mean, instead of getting encounters every step, you get an encounter every 2 steps, potentially. So yeah, it is better, not great. So this is a pass. We need to clear out of space in the inventory anyway. Not here. We're looking for a factory, by the way. I think it's over here. Or not. I have a map. I could look at the map, but being stubborn. I think it's over here. There we go. So if we show this dog, yes, this is a dog, the pass is expired. You must have stolen it. Suspicious creature, look me in the eye. And he does a little dance, and we have an encounter, a stray dog. By the way, leveling up in Magicant is actually really hard. It's actually a lot easier leveling up in the Crystal Cavern than in Magicant itself. Oh shoot. I'm gonna exit and come back, and I have a reason for this. We want to use the piece of bread. I bought this off screen. This is a fast travel. Again, it's basically Feyor's Wind from Ocarina of Time. That's the best comparison I can come up with. We are totally going to need that. Well, okay, cool. That worked out. Okay, yeah, this place has a bit of a maze, so I might get a little bit turned around, not gonna lie. Not gonna pretend like I know where I'm actually going here, even though I'm looking at a map right now. This place is really humongous. It's really easy to get turned around in. Bombers, throw bombs. Be very careful of bombers, because they can actually deal massive damage to you if they actually successfully attack. It's a case of they don't attack very much, they tend to trip a lot, but if they get off an attack, you're pretty much dead, from what I understand. Another thing I should talk about is localization differences. This game was released in Japan in '89. It was planned for release, I think, in '91. But one fascinating thing. Oh, I should give the bomb to Lloyd because he can actually use it. One interesting thing is that all the towns were renamed. Marysville, for example, the town we were just in, was actually, wait, where are we? Was actually renamed to Marysville from, what was it called? It was called Thanksgiving, I think. All the towns actually, okay, I should go in more detail. All the towns, to my knowledge, are actually named after holidays in this game. So, the first town in the game is actually called Mother's Day in the Japanese version. So we have Mother's Day and Thanksgiving. I think our next location, or next stop, will be Christmas, if I had to make an educated guess, because it's a snow area. But yeah, it's interesting how they changed it. Personally, I don't know why. Podunk, by the way, actually is a real word. Referring to a basically refers to a town that has nothing special about it. That's what podunk means. So it's supposed to just indicate that it's like some ordinary town, in other words. It's kind of an obscure thing. I would have gone with Mother's Day. It has more charm to it. But that's just me. I'm not the one localizing the game. PK Fire Alpha. That did a lot, actually. PK Fire hits all targets, by the way. So it's actually a really good spell. We don't have anyone that actually knows PK Fire, to be honest. life up. Ninten's in good shape, so I'm just gonna heal Lloyd and move on. Okay, we got another fight. Old robot. Wow, that was easy. PK Beam. He conveniently targeted the one that did not have the Franklin badge. That was unfortunate. But honestly, Lloyd has less health right now. That's part of the reason why I gave him the Franklin badge, in case he gets hit with a beam attack. Because he won't be able to take the hit as well in the first place. This should be the end, I think. Yeah, this should be near the end. We should only have a little bit more of the factory to go. But yeah, this game had a lot of weird translation differences. Not many of which are popular because there's actually, again, like I said in the first episode, there's actually a Game Boy Advance version fan translation, which frankly people generally prefer because it's more accurate. In the 90s in particular, a lot of games changed up stuff to avoid weird regulations, because the ESRB was founded, I think, in 94. So it was all just kind of loosey-goosey what actually was okay, air quotes, in a game. So a lot of companies like Nintendo played it really ultra safe with content. Often too safe, to the point where it gets a little bit absurd, but what was I saying? Yeah, because to my knowledge, nothing in this game is particularly offensive. Okay, there are a couple things that are a little bit offensive. Some of the enemy names are a little bit stereotyped, which to a Western audience, because this game is basically supposed to be set in some sort of a version of America, I guess you could say. So like, I think the enemies known as Wally in this game were actually known as rednecks originally. So yeah, that probably would not have gone over well. So some of the changes do make sense. Others really don't, like Podunk. Why not just call it Mother's Day, other than character limits? Because Mother's Day in Japanese will only be like, I want to say 6 characters, while Mother's Day in English would be about 9. Plus a space. Or would that be 11? I can't count, apparently. Mother is 6. Apostrophe S, so that's 8. Space, that's 9, so that's actually 12 characters. So obviously, if I had to guess, some of it had to do with space limitations. Others make no sense whatsoever. Wrong room. It's this one. In here we have a bunch of rockets. Aim on the rock? Okay, 1, 2, 3, fire! Best rocket animation ever. So we just fired a rocket, so we're done here. Now there are items we could get here. I'm not going for them because... yeah, I don't have much inventory space, and because I'd probably die in the process. So we're just gonna head back to Marysville, or Thanksgiving. Now that I've read that, I can't unthink that. Lloyd's name, another interesting thing is that Lloyd's name is often a little bit subjective. Some spell it L-O-I-D, which is phonetic from the Japanese. Other people spell it like I did, Lloyd. So yeah, I technically did not spell it right. For some reason the 10 has asthma attacks a lot more than Lloyd. Shoot, that's actually really bad. That's actually really bad. If Lloyd can't attack here, I might be in trouble. Okay, we lived. Barely, but we managed to live. Also, by the way, there are a bunch of spells that I don't even know how to access, because if we go into State and go into PSI, there's a bunch of stuff we don't actually know, like, but I don't know how to use any of that stuff. Honestly, it's weird. I don't know how to access those other spells. I don't know if that's some weird glitch holdover from localization. I don't know. It's just kind of a mystery. That should be enough to get us back to Marysville at least. Also, I like how there's a truck in the middle of nowhere. By the way, am I going the right way? I am. Okay, cool. So we can actually go up now. That's the missile on the ground. Aha! And this is an important location. Well, I don't know how far the train goes through, but you need a ticket to ride. Now, do we need to go to Reindeer or do we need to go to Snowman? Because I know some snow place, but I think we need to go to Snowman. Spookane. That's probably Halloween in the original, if I had to guess. I'm trying to think if this is actually the Runaway Guy. No, not the Runaway Guys. The Runaway 5 song in EarthBound, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, I said the Runaway Guys by accident. I think that's where they got the name. Though I'm not sure if that was just coincidence or not. By the way, that's basically a giant loading buffer zone, because it's having to load a totally new area. At least that's my speculation. Let us see what lies beyond the train. Wow, this is a long scene. I forgot how long this was. That might be Reindeer there, actually. Yeah, which brings up the question of which is actually Christmas. Is it Reindeer or is it Snowman? Probably Snowman. Apparently we actually need to find someone very specific. By the way, this song is actually in Super Smash Bros. If I'm not mistaken. It's one of the optional songs for Newport City, and it might have been Super Smash Bros. for Wii U as well. Not gonna lie, I don't actually really remember. This looks like it could be kind of bad. Just saying. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna use that bomb. Just be on the safe side. Ew, well, that was close. 14, that's actually kind of a lot. That's actually a lot. And 6. Okay, 1 down. Thank goodness. So now we just have to survive 4 more, or 3 more. So that should take out that guy. And hopefully Lloyd can take out the, sea wolf. Hopefully. Otherwise, we might actually be in a little bit of trouble, really. Might just be in a little bit of trouble. No, we might just be in trouble, period, because this level is actually tough. Okay, we actually leveled up in 10. Apparently this is we're actually below the recommended level. The recommended level is closer to 23, apparently. But here's the problem. I'm really close to a point where I want to level grind. So as a result, I'm going to try to tank it out until I get a certain character. Please let me run. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. What else can I say? Yeah, because Japanese takes up fewer characters, oftentimes that's why speedrunners play the Japanese version of games instead of the American version, or the English language version, because it's technically faster to play in other languages. I think Breath of the Wild was actually found to be fastest in German, or French. I think they're kind of still trying to figure out which is actually faster between the two. At least at the time of recording. They probably have it all ironed out by now, let's be honest. They're tearing that game apart so fast. It's really incredible. Still not 15 minutes like A. Numa said, though. Okay, so we can't go into any of these buildings, apparently, except those two. So let's see what's inside these two buildings. Store. We're gonna check in there later, I think. And please let this be an inn. Thank goodness. So now we have a bit of a hike to our next stop. Ew, this is gonna be ugly. I'm actually gonna save. Shoot, there's no telephone. I guess we're just gonna have to hope for the best. So we need to go through this passage over here to the Snowman Chateau, which I think is a church in the original version. All we need to do is survive. Hey, one wolf. I can deal with one wolf. Maybe I can't deal with one wolf. Maybe not. Please go down soon. Please don't have 1,000,000 health points. Yeah, just gonna be close. Okay, we made it. Whew, this is actually a stressful area, but we're gonna have level grind pretty soon. Or I'm going to level grind pretty soon. Not gonna subject you to that. Aha, we made it to the church with only one encounter. This is important. You have appeared just like in my dream. The boy in my dream looked just like you. My daughter Anna has never been a brave girl, but she is kind of heart and has a secret strength. So how do we recruit her? You have appeared. Huh. Oh, did I forget something? Did I actually pass something up by accident? Weird. Because... Wait a second, I have to pick up an item? Where's the item? It doesn't list it anywhere where you actually get this item that you're supposed to give to her. Maybe it was in the shop or something. It's probably in the shop. So we probably won't recruit her in this video. Meaning, we may have to do a jump cut in the next video. Unless we get really good luck with encounters like that. So where's the store in this? Okay, yeah, we're supposed to apparently find a hat for her? But I didn't see a hat anywhere. Huh. Weird. Not sure what that's all about. Yeah, this guide's not the best. Hello, what's in this building? Telephone. This is actually apparently really important to call here. I need to see the person playing the game. I appreciate your kindness to Ninten. I am the boy's dad. Could you please just let me know your name? Thank you for your cooperation. So if you played EarthBound, aka the sequel, you'll know what this is, but for now I'm gonna be a little bit coy and not actually say what this is for. Hooray, name entry not using QWERTY. For some reason this is actually a lot harder than using the QWERTY system. Are you sure that it is spelled correctly? Yep, I think I can spell my own name, sir. Apparently, there's actually a reason for why, this game actually has a great focus on, like, the character's father being missing, or absent. But we're actually at time. So I think I'm going to save the story for the next episode. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more EarthBound.